Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix for Caterham versus the World, and it was a narrow pole position for Jean-Eric Vergne, the Frenchman, over Nico Hülkenberg. But there was around 7 seconds back to third, and that's what happens when you retire from qualifying. Things go a bit haywire. And anyway, the two Caterhams, Trickshot and I, are occupying the final row of the grid. You can see Raikkonen in front of us, and Kvyat there, not doing as well as his teammate in qualifying. The lights are out. It was a very quick release, and with the option tyres, Trickshot gets a slightly better start than we do. We're just going to make sure that we don't lose our front wing in this opening complex. Going to try and go the outside, maybe completely around the outside of a lot of people here, but no. Perez is off there, so we're going to at least gain one position. I think we've got Shilton as well. There's two Ferraris there. Oh, Raikkonen coming across the front of us there. Also Bottas there, so the Finnish drivers not doing so well. Trickshot just narrowly avoiding, I think it was Alonso or Kvyat maybe. We have a run here on Ricciardo. Perhaps not actually, maybe we have slightly too high wings to get him down Raffles Boulevard. We'll see what we can do at the end of it. Not quite close enough. But 15th and 17th is not bad for one sector from the last row of the grid for both of us. Ricciardo getting a little bit bottled up there, and in fact Grosjean as well. So Trickshot and I coming through as a tandem. And he's cut the corner a little bit there and had a very poor exit. So we might be able to nab him down towards the Singapore Flyer. What is it called? Singapore Flyer? Singapore Sling. The Flyer is the Ferris wheel, of course. Anyhow, we got him there, and now we're after Bottas, who sort of followed through as well. He was at the back of the pack at one stage, and we get him down there at the end of Raffles Boulevard on lap 2. So yep, DRS is enabled and allows us to catch up to Settel in his Sauber, and if we can get a move done here, that'd be fantastic. Yes, we put the nose down the inside, and we have done it. No contact. Great move there. Reminds me of Massa in the centre a couple of years ago. And here is Massa himself, and looks like we're going to do exactly the same move as we did on his teammate 2 laps earlier and grab him for 11th place. Trickshot lasted 4 times as long as he did last time, but yeah, that's just not good enough. Can't remember the last time he's finished the race, but certainly hasn't scored since Spain, with only 2 points on the lead on the board. And okay, at least we are somehow in the lead of the Constructors' Championship. Anyhow, we're on the back of Maldonado now, but things are coming quite difficult as the tyres are slightly going and we get caught on the curb there. And it's time for people to pit, and this lap 6 for their option tyres, so we want to go to around lap 9 to sort of mirror that strategy. We're still making a couple of mistakes though, as we're losing the rear in particular. And we're going to follow Maldonado and Rosberg around as 2 more drivers pit, and we're up to the top 3 at this stage. Maldonado with a run though on Rosberg, and he sort of had to back out. We're going to take advantage of that. We notice that he's on options, and as you can see there, so is Rosberg. So they've gone very far. They haven't pitted yet. There's no way. So that's weird. And Rosberg continues as we pit off the prime. So perhaps something amiss here. Anyhow, we're in the pits, making sure it's a good stop. No wing change, so 3.8 seconds for the standard. We've come out right in a melee here, and Magnussen's going to have to surrender that position. We have the better grip at this stage anyway, and we go on with it to take the pole sitter at the end of the boulevard. Yes, just like the Williams drivers, a little bit of contact though that time. And now onto Button straight away, so you can see the pace advantage we've got. Almost touch him up a little bit there, and sort of gets out of our way. And up into P5. Hamilton's there, next for the taking. Let's see if we can get him. Not quite at the end of Raffles, but we are right behind him, and if we can just jink to the inside, yes, I think we've done it. Good move there on Hamilton, and up into 4th position. Next target is Hülkenberg, who of course just won Le Mans, so a man of all trades, but not able to hold us behind. We're open to a podium position, and let's just have a look and see how far ahead Maldonado and Rosberg are, because they still haven't pitted and it's lap 11. There's actually no split, so that's a bit of a clue as to something is up here. Like perhaps when Trickshot left, maybe that affected them in some way. And those faster laps allowed us to catch up. And I was a little bit annoyed that these guys had sort of cheated their way there, so I got a bit desperate. Corner cut there, and run into the back of Maldonado a little bit. But at least we can get him, and oh dear. We just collected his front wing there. All of a sudden, Rosberg just disappears.
Fantastic race. Congratulations on the win. 25 points.
And we win. So I'm stunned. Rosberg is way down in 21st. And I go to have a look in the race director to see what is up with this. And I think I click onto Rosberg here. Yep. And he's only done 3 laps apparently. So that's a bit odd. Because we definitely know. We were following him until lap 9. And we were still in P3 for most of the rest of the race. So I had a look at a couple of other people. I think that's Alonso to see what he registered. And they said 14 laps, which isn't even right because there was 15 laps in the race. So I checked with myself here. I'd done 15 laps. Maldonado, 3 laps. Hulkenberg, 14 laps. So, okay, Codemasters, okay, we get it. You're a bit retarded. Anyhow, at least we won the race somehow. It's quite a few on the bounce. Actually, I tell a lie, we didn't finish last time. Anyway, after 14 rounds, we have more than 100 points over Verne. Trickshot still flailing around at the back, 20 points adrift of Gutierrez. And luckily, though, we have a bit of advantage over Toro Rosso. Anyway, I've been Jacko. See you in Suzuka.